Hi everyone, so it's Beth Feldman, and I am approaching a very big birthday in the next couple of days. And I have to admit, I've been in a funk lately because, and maybe it's because I'm approaching the big birthday. I actually just saw a video of myself where I was like, put on some pounds again. I'm like the ultimate yo-yo, and sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Good thing we're going into sweater weather, so I can cover up a little bit more, but the reality is, in the last year, I have been just, kind of trying to make ends meet, doing what I normally do, and putting a lot of my passion projects on the side because, frankly, when you've got a kid in college and one coming up from behind about to go to college as well, you kind of stop thinking about the things that you really want to do and focus on the things that are going to bring some money to the bottom line to pay your bills. That being said, I wrestle all the time with that inner dialogue in my head that says, well, why can't you figure out what it is that you love to do along with the things that will make you money? So I am vowing I'm going to say it, my 50th year. I don't look 50, right? I don't look 50. In my 50th year, I am going to get back to doing the things I had done when I left one of my biggest jobs behind. I was super entrepreneurial back then. I was fearless. I hosted all kinds of great events. I was on TV. I was selling Swiffers on QVC. I was a nut job. I had an idea and I made it happen because there was no other option. And I had such great training to get me there that I knew that whatever idea I came up with, I'd make it happen. So that being said, I have two ideas that I am now pursuing. And I hope you join me in this crazy journey that I'm going to be taking. And I want you to share your stories as well. My journey, there's two things I'm doing. I want to create it's an artisanal food related business focused on, get ready for it, marshmallows. And I'm going to tell you the story why I'm so obsessed with marshmallows. Probably why I've also put on some pounds, but that's a whole other thing. Gotta find the sugar-free marshmallows that taste good. Anyway, a few years ago, I had gone to Paris with my mom, my mother-in-law, and my daughter to celebrate her graduation from high school. And I remember walking through Le Marais district, and that particular district in France, or in Paris, has bakery after bakery after bakery. And while you might think that Paris is very famous for their macaroons or macarons or whatever, or Macron, who is now the president of France or the prime minister, whatever, I digress. They're also known for their marshmallows. They sell marshmallows that are like this big and all flavored, like different flavors. And I remember going into this bakery and buying these marshmallows and was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then I came back to the States and I didn't think about it. And in this past year, I kind of got bitten by the marshmallow bug again and said, why don't we see more of those things? Now, there are a couple of marshmallow shops opening up here and there, not a whole lot of them. So I am launching Marshmallow Lane. And what that is going to be a dessert party experience with the common theme of marshmallows being part of that conversation. So whether it's a hot cocoa bar with marshmallows or actual marshmallow flavored experiences, or maybe it's a cake that has marshmallows or a cupcake or whatever, the common thread is marshmallows. And I have been scouring the web trying to find really great marshmallow creators because I'll be curating some of those things, some of those flavors for people to try. And then I'm also going to work on making my own. I'm still kind of doing that, and that's in the baby step process. It might get accelerated faster than I think. But my key is I always have a nose and an eye for what's coming next. So my feeling is, since I've already done really fun events with women, we're going to have some desserts and delights, and maybe some alcohol too, because it's always nice to have some wine in conversation too. But we'll have these dessert themed parties with really fantastic speakers and experiences for our attendees, and we'll do them everywhere from in the home to a location to a special party. I could, potentially do desserts on the run. But right now, I will keep you posted when the first Marshmallow Lane Just Desserts event kicks off. And actually, that does segue into my second idea, which is I have always been fascinated by women who are pursuing their passion while raising a family. That was how Roll Mommy first was started. But now I really want to focus on the, women of a certain age. You could be in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I don't care. I want to know what it is that you're doing that really fuels you, that's a passion of yours, whether it's something that you're doing full force or something that you're doing on the side that's actually starting to take off, and you're having to make some serious decisions about, do I finally leave that stable job behind to finally do what I love? And I have people that I've worked with in my career that are doing just that have turned an amazing idea into a multi-million-dollar brand. I have people that have had a crafting business that started out online that quickly grew and is now, they're at stores like Michael's, and even food-related businesses that started out as selling them at farmers markets and are now in stores across the country. So to me, I love sharing stories, but I also love sharing advice. And I love sharing the advice from the people that actually walk the walk, talk the talk, have failed a couple times, and are still around to tell you what they did, the mistakes they made, and how they're on top today, or they're still climbing. So that's the combination. It'll be a little marshmallow, it'll be a little conversation, and it'll be a lot of learning. So I will keep you posted once the first event starts happening, and I may be in a city near you because I would love to take this little marshmallow idea on the road. And for the beginning though, it'll start out in New York, and here's to the endless possibilities with some sweets and some great conversation.